Welcome to part number 2 of the Kirby's Avalanche playthrough. We're at our third opponent of the game. It is Kabu, or however the announcer says it. I don't know, I'm not a voice actor. I can't make my voice do all kinds of crazy things. That's just not me. But anyways, here's Kabu. Kabu is a pretty standard opponent. He doesn't really have any set pattern, or at least I don't think he does. I've never really noticed him do anything. He's just a pretty standard fighter, or Avalanche player, or whatever you want to say. I don't think he really does anything in particular. I think he just tries to build up a few small combos. Nothing special, just a pretty standard, what do I call these people? They're not fighters, they don't fight, but I don't even know. Like, I have no idea. But anyways, as long as you just send a few combos at him, you'll beat him every single time. He's really not that hard. And here, during the early stages, I try to set up a few large combos, but I really don't succeed that much. Like, I set up a few somewhat good ones, but for the most part, I generally fail. And when I build up combos, the problem always seems to be I cannot get the piece I want. It's just, it never happens. Like, you just sit there, you're waiting for a purple piece. You're just waiting for a purple piece. And it never happens. Never! You could go through like 20 separate blocks and you will never find the purple piece you were looking for. And this is especially true when you're about to die. You desperately need the blue piece. You're just waiting for the blue piece, and the blue piece never shows up, and you just die. That's just what happens. Or maybe it's just me, but maybe it's some sort of placebo effect or something like that. But anyways, here is our fourth opponent. Now this is where you would start if you were playing hard mode. You would just skip Poppy Brother Sr., Wispy Woods, and Kabu and start right here. I don't really understand why you start at stage 4 in hard mode. It doesn't really make any sense. You would think hard mode would just be, the game is harder, and that's what it should be. You shouldn't skip any levels. I mean, I don't get that. But anyways, this opponent has a very strange strategy. Immediately when the match starts, it will create a border around its playing field, and I don't get it. Like, what does this accomplish? I don't get it. Like, seriously, what does this accomplish? By having 2 columns at the very edge, it just holds you back. And whenever it gets rid of the column, it tries to replace it. I honestly don't understand why the opponent does this. This doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form. But luckily, it does make the match very easy because all of the clear blocks are funneled into 4 spaces. So all you really need to do is set off a very small combo and you will easily defeat the opponent. Like, I don't understand. What does this accomplish? I don't get it. I really don't. That may be the worst strategy in the game. I can't think of anybody that has a worse strategy. I mean, it's really bad. Squishy. But anyways, here we are at Squishy, and Squishy doesn't really have any particular pattern or anything like that. He's pretty similar to Kabu, except he's a little bit more advanced. I mean, right now, we're still in the easy stages. I mean, we don't get into the hard stages until like stage 7 or stage 8 or something like that. You'll know when we get there. The scenery will change. We won't be in that forest anymore. We will be at the Dream Fountain, so that's when you know you're at the hard stages. But some of the earlier ones can give you trouble. Not Squishy here, but the ones coming up. Actually, I think the next one gave me trouble as a kid a lot, but the earlier ones can give you trouble, but after a few tries, you'll definitely beat them. But since we have a few minutes, I wanted to mention that I am now using a new microphone, if you didn't already notice. It's a lot better than the old one. I'm really happy with it. It sounds great, and all future videos will be with this microphone. I don't know what I'm going to do with the old one. I guess I'm going to keep it? I don't know. Maybe I'll give it away or something. If anybody wants it, feel free to message me. I'll send it to you. But, anyways, here we are at Lo and La La La. This is one of the bosses from Kirby. These are the ones that push the blocks from the sides of the screen. If you've played Kirby, you know what I'm talking about. It's a very easy boss, and they're really not that difficult in this game. On hard mode, they tend to give me some problems. They can build up a combo pretty quickly, but on normal mode, you really shouldn't have any problem with them at all. Sometimes they'll set up a nice combo, but if you just keep pounding them with your own combos, you will beat them every single time. Like right there, they launched off a decent enough combo, but I'm gonna launch off something, disrupt their combo, and that's pretty much what you need to do to win any of the games, or any match in this game. If you just launch off small, basic combos, you will disrupt the opponent's combos, and if you keep doing that repeatedly, you're gonna win every single match. That's just how this game works. I guess you could say, like if you were playing a versus match against a human, I guess you could say whoever gets off the first combo is most likely going to win, because that's generally what happens. Whoever gets the first one will disrupt the other person's combo, and then they really won't have a chance to recover unless they're really good. But I really haven't had anybody to play this game with. I mean, as a kid, I played it with my siblings, but I was just better than them at the game. They just could not compete with me. I mean, like I said, when I was a kid, I was so good at this game. This was like one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. I have played this game to death, and I wish I could show you how good I was when I was a kid. I mean, right now I'm doing a pretty good job, but it's just not even close to what I was like when I was a kid. I would just demolish every single opponent on normal. No one had a chance. I mean, the only way I could get any type of challenge from this game was to play on hard mode, and even then, I don't remember having too much of a challenge. It's just, I used to be great at this game, but now, you know, I'm good at the game, but I'm just not the same. Anyways, here we are at Bugsy, and Bugsy is one of the first difficult opponents. Bugsy can definitely give you trouble if you let him just make some combos, because he can build up some pretty decent ones. But if you're quick enough and you get a combo off before he does, you will disrupt him, and he really won't have a chance to beat you. So just get that combo off quickly and you will beat him. Like right there, I just launched a massive combo on him. He has no chance to recover. And if you look at what he actually had a pretty decent combo going on. I think he had a chain of 3 or 4. And if he got that off, that definitely would have disrupted my combo, and I may have lost that match.
Paint Roller.
Anyways, here we are at Paint Roller. This is another boss from the Kirby series. I think it's the second boss from Kirby's Adventure. I can't remember at this point, but a lot of the opponents in this game are bosses or regular enemies from the Kirby series. Some of them are mini-bosses like Bugsy we just saw. He's a mini-boss in the Kirby series. And I think from here on out, we are only facing off with bosses from the Kirby series. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure we're only facing bosses. And it definitely gets a lot harder from here on out. In this playthrough, I don't die, which was really surprising to me because I didn't really practice this game all that much. I just figured that since I was so good at it as a kid, I would just be able to breeze through this. That's not really the case. I did get close to dying in one match. I think it's coming up later. But I do recover, and I do eventually win. I'm pretty sure that's one of the later levels. I think it might be Meta Knight, actually. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, but Paint Roller doesn't really have any particular strategy. He's kind of like Bugsy. He can build up a decent combo, but if you're quick enough and you launch your own combo, then you will be able to beat him pretty quickly. Like right now, he's gotten me in sort of a pickle. Like, I'm close to dying, but I do have a nice combo going up right there, and now he doesn't have a chance. There's no way he's going to recover from that. He's just done for. If you get a big enough combo off, there's just no way someone can recover from that. But anyways, I will see you all in part number 3. I think that's the final part, actually, but I'll see you guys later.